Hey guys, sorry about this, but even though this says episode 1.5, well, some of you who understand how episode work will understand what the 1.5 stand for. But in actuality, I was trying to. This is like a edit video from the story of Live or Die for an Unknown. Main character, what was this nigga name again? Jonas Carlson. Carlson. Jonas Carlson. Yeah. It's just that my computer is, like I say, I don't got no sponsors. It's not like I'm making money from this. So my computer is a shitty, crappy ass laptop. So yeah, I download this app to try to see if I could edit the video, to put it within it to make it one long video. But my computer memory and all that shit is too small. So yeah, I don't have the money to buy one right now. So in due time, later on, when I'm able to buy a bigger, like a actual desktop, I won't have that kind of problem anymore. I got a roommate. He volunteered to help me build my own. So that will be nice and that will be awesome. Then again, of course, I don't turn nobody down who feels like, hey, look, this motherfucker's putting out some good shit. I like his joint. You know, at the end, I'll leave my email or something like that. Hit me up. You know what I mean? Send me a desktop if you can afford it. For right now, I can't afford it. So, yeah, you know. But without further ado, this one should be pretty short because on the last video, we mainly talked about life. And I did not get to tell you the thoughts that he had with death and why he was contemplating of leaving this plane of the living plane existence that we're on. Why he was contemplating of leaving it and why did he think like that. I only give you one side, which was the living side, how he looked at life itself, that it is how unfair and all of that stuff. And of course, hopefully you did listen to the first one, which is the first one, Live or Die for an Unknown, episode 1. If this is the first episode, if this is the one you pick first, I recommend you go back to listen to the other one because this one might not make sense if you just picked it up to listen to it. And of course, I must say this: when you listen to short stories by JR, don't forget you need your own imagination to pick up what's going on and how everything is working out. All those stories that I'm putting out, they are just my personal stories, stuff that I just went through life, and I don't know, they just keep coming in my head, and I'm like, you know what? I need to spit this shit out somehow, some way. So let's do this shit. All right. Now, where I wanted to put this is when he is sitting in the garage and with the shotgun in his head, and he's getting ready to take his life. Now we are gonna be talking about how he viewed death and why was death to him wasn't something scary, something that you should fear or anything like that. Why did he look at death like it's basically like opening a door and going somewhere, you know? Even though it include going through that door, this life that you're living, you need to die. And from all history that we know, dying hurts like hell. I mean, you hit your head, it hurts. You hit your toes in the corner of the bed, everybody can relate to that. It hurts. And you can't imagine, so when you see someone get stabbed, the pain, how can you not fear dying? It looks like it is frightening, right? So this is his side of death and why he was kind of curious about it. Now, what I didn't get to tell you is throughout his life, he's always constantly been having these dreams where in these dreams, like it's two ways. Sometimes he wakes up in this big old green grass field, just empty grass plain. The sun is beautiful. It's not too hot. It's not cold. That perfect breeze is coming. And sometimes he can fly, like he's just flying over this beautiful world. And sometime he's running. When I mean running, I'm talking about like doing 40, 50, 70, 80 miles an hour, just fucking sprinting to this field. Or sometime the second one is he's wake up and he's in this big old field, except there's a bunch of trees. I'm talking about like skyscraper trees. I don't know if I've been to a hike one time before, side note, and I've seen the skyscraper. It is beautiful. I'm sure you've probably seen it in pictures and movies. They are amazing. And that's what he sees. And he be hopping through the trees, running like a fucking, I can't even say monkeys, because monkeys don't hop through trees like that. Because he's just hopping through the trees and moving real fast. Sometime, of course, he'll just be flying through the trees and just enjoying it. And of course, the third, sometime there's like a thunderstorm. Stuff is a little scary at the dream. He's fighting like little creatures that's coming to his area. He's trying to defend himself and stuff like that. So, and they feel realistic as possible to him. And so in his mind, as I say before, in his mind, as he look at this playing field of life, and he is just curious about death. Now, these, of course, we all know our thought process works a lot faster than we talk and everything. Within seconds, we could think of 1,000 things. So, as the phone was ringing on the ground, for him to pick it up, he did not know who was on the phone yet. He was contemplating of leaving this playing field, and should he stay a little bit. And of course, the quote of "one life, live it" comes to mind. At the same time too, another thought comes to mind. Well, he's like, well, dying is a one-way trip. Remember, he's not afraid of it. He just knows that if he dies, he knows 100%. Well, to him, to his feeling, what he feels like he's aware of. He feels like he's aware that if he dies, he just goes someplace else. And he knows that for him to die, it will hurt like hell. It'll be noisy and it will be just awful. But to him, he is curious of what's behind that door. He knows that if he leaves, it is a one-way trip. There is no coming back. And if there is a possibility of coming back, there is no way in hell he would ever actually come back where he has his old memory. That'd be fun. Basically like a fucking reset. So he knows if there is a comeback, there is no way he would actually have that kind of reset to have his memory, and that wouldn't be fun. And he's like, so as all this is going through his mind, which to us, death is this most scariest thing on earth. Death. We fear it so much that our predecessors, dictators and emperors and kings try to build statues and things of them so that even if they die, somehow with the quotation, in spirit they would still be there. But to Jonas, death was just this unknown door that he needs to go through. And we just named it death. We could have named it doorway. We could have named it going somewhere else. We could have named it anything. But we named it death. So As this thought process go through his mind, the thought finally, like I said before, we're saying again, comes back again. Life is pulling him. Hey, man, the phone's ringing. The phone's ringing, bruh. Pick it up real quick. It might be that chick. And then life hit him with this again. If you die, it's a one-way trip. You can go anytime you want. If God exists, he gives you that power. He gave you that power. And that is one of the other thing why he truly believes in dying. How is dying so free for us? We can easily choose it if we so desire. We can do whatever we want. Walk up to some random guy, slap him. Of course, if you do that, action, reaction. He might slap you back. He might shoot you. You might get arrested. Still, the point is you can still do that. Anything you want, you can do. But action, reaction. Remember. And life says to him, what if it's that chick, bro, you've been talking to? She had a fat ass, boy. Life has its ways. Pick it up. You can always die whenever the fuck you want, bro. You got them guns, nigga. It's not like you trying to kill nobody. It's not like you a threat to anybody. Nobody knows what's in your mind. Just make sure you don't tell nobody, though. They might take the guns away from you, and it's gonna be a lot harder to leave this world. He's like, all right. Let me check. Boom, he checked. Is that chick? He looked at it. She sent him a like a sexy pic, not like too revealing, just a little, hey, just a picture of her, saying, hey, how was your day type of shit. He's like, God damn it. You know it, folks. It got him. Each time he came to leave, life give him a little tug. Hey, bro. Hey, look over here. Check this shit out. You can leave whenever. So that's how he looks at death. And this will be it. This is where I'm going to stop this one. This is the editing that I wanted to add to that other one. That's when he, picked up the phone and stuff like that. Obviously, you guys should already know how it ends and whatnot. So, again, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the ding button for that new story that I am going to be putting out. I still haven't come up with a name for the girl yet or a name for the story, but keep it true. To be honest with you, I'm going to try to see if I could upload it okay, my weekends and your weekends is different. I work 4 days a week and my days kind of rotate. This week or this weekend or something like that. Yeah, this weekend pretty much, because I think it's between Friday and Sunday. That's when I'll try to sit down and try to record it. And when I post it will probably be definitely Sunday. So keep an eye out for it. And again, you were listening to Short Story from JR. My email, you could always send me an email. Let me know your opinion and stuff like that. And again, if you want to send me a better laptop, anybody listen to this, they're like, okay, cool. I'll send you a better computer so you can do your thing, whatever. Donate a computer to me or some shit. I'll be glad to accept it. I don't care. My email is Modakai. It's MODAKAI 58cc@yahoo.com. MODAKAICC. No, 58cc@yahoo.com. All right. Like, subscribe, Also, put some comment down. Let me know what you think about live or die for an unknown. All right. You guys have a good one. Thanks.